What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys and my second ever Vlogzilla. Today I have plenty to talk about. We're just finishing up the whole Black Friday into Cyber Monday weekend with like a small business Saturday thrown in there, and all the rest of the, whatever they want to call it. It's just a cyber weekend, a lot of people are calling it. Or Black Friday weekend, or Black Friday week. It's been so long. It's like non-stop sales. And even before Black Friday, there's like a ton of sales. So, yes, I've taken part in some of that. I actually have some stuff coming. Oop, hold on one second. Yeah, there we go. Some stuff coming tomorrow that was supposed to come on Saturday that was purchased prior to the whole Black Friday weekend, but that's week. But that was like a big sale prior, so that was pretty cool. It was a TRU sale, so we'll see what I get in the next haul of the video, haul of the week video. But speaking of haul of the week videos, before we continue anywhere else, in my last one, and as you notice, I flip-flopped this week my haul of the week in Vlogzilla, from, my first week, and mainly that's because I actually filmed my haul of the week, prior to Thanksgiving, so I kind of knew I wasn't getting anything else on Friday, Saturday, which wasn't true. I did get something I forgot about, but I just wanted to have it done and ready for this weekend because I didn't know if I was going to be able to film anything. And as of now, I mean, it's like super late. It's Monday morning already. It's 2:20 a.m. On the East Coast here, Monday morning. So pretty late in filming this vlog, but I kind of like that. I actually thought about it, and like this should start the week. It's kind of like a recap. What have I done this week? So anyway, so that's I think what I'm gonna be doing. I'll probably do the whole of the week on Saturday, and then Sunday start fresh with a Vlogzilla. If you saw my Facebook page today, I actually wrote, I'm filming a bunch of reviews. Well, life. So I haven't done that yet, but there will be something up tomorrow, probably tomorrow night at this point. But yeah, so I'm a little, not behind, but I'm playing it right up to the edge. So I'm not exactly sure what's gonna happen on this channel tomorrow. There might be some breaking news, a special Return of the Mystery Box Day, or something. Might be something happening tomorrow that I feel like it's important enough to get up on its own. What that is, I'll leave it a mystery. So, my last haul of the week. Actually, before I even say that, if you are noticing anything weird on my film, it's because I cracked my iPhone. So yeah, that's a bummer. I'm gonna probably have to cancel a couple of pre-orders to get that repaired. So we'll do that, or maybe I'll invest in a real camera. I do have some real cameras here, and my wife has one that's actually really good, and she's been pushing me to try to use, so I might just start doing that. We'll see. I like the ease of the iPhone though. That's why I got it. I got it to do a lot of this filming for the channel, but yeah, I cracked it. Such a bummer. And actually I didn't do anything. Like, it had a little crack, and I think it just, like, I don't know, it was in my pocket, and all of a sudden it cracked, and there's, oh, you see that? Filming reviews is no problem because the camera's on the other side, but it's when I do these, like, selfie-like videos that it's going to be a little bit of a problem. So we'll see how it goes going forward. Unfortunately, there's, like, one of the cracks runs right on the bottom of the camera, the forward-facing camera here. But anywho, back to haul of the week that I was talking about from the one I put up yesterday that I filmed right before Thanksgiving. I had in there that Optimus Prime, the fire truck one, the vintage one. So I was a little concerned about that it was like in pieces in there. I didn't know if it was good, but I'm happy to say it is good, and it's really good. It's really cool. I really dig it. So very nice. I don't think the electronics work. I think the battery is gone. So I haven't really looked into that part of it, but you really could only get to it in the regular mode of this, and not this like, I don't even know what they call it, but like this ultimate mode, I'm calling it. So pretty cool. It is good, you know, vintage, man, like 2001. So I'm very happy. That trade I did, I feel like is pretty good. Unfortunately, the Mechagodzilla, the little Mechagodzilla, I have him here, but he's barely like staying together. He had totally fallen apart on me. So I like jammed it together right now, and it's got a big crack in it. So I'm just leaving it right here for now. I don't know, I'm like debating just like getting rid of that one. It's unfortunate. So that was like the bum part of the deal, but it's fine. I talked to the dude I traded with, who's super cool, and he is gonna, you know, give me a discount or throw in a freebie if we do another trade, and I think we will pretty soon. He has got a couple of items I want, and I think I have a couple of items he might want, because yeah, I need to clear my shelves a little bit. So speaking of that, I did put up something up on my my eBay page today, which is also Vlogzilla Toys, and that was that little knockoff Optimus Prime. Speaking of Optimus Prime, that was in my whole week video as well. I just put that up today. I am going to be trying to put up more stuff. I'm going to try to put up at least one thing every day going forward towards Christmas, because I have to get stuff gone, and I think I have a lot of stuff that you guys might want. So please give it a check to my eBay page, Vlogzilla Toys. So what else do we have to talk about today? There was a lot of interesting news this week. I've mentioned it on my Facebook page, also Vlogzilla Toys, and I also like talked about it, ranted about it on my on the Repack podcast recording yesterday morning. So which will be up later this week. And that was the Masters of the Universe Super 7 reveal of the Ultimate packaging. And they're doing like blister cards, and I'm really bummed out about that. I think, I just don't think that's the way to go with a collector's line. It's just, I don't know, guys, it's just not, it's not collector friendly, you know, like, unless they've devised a good way to like open it up without like messing anything up. It's such a waste, in my opinion, of a perfectly good box. And it looks cool. It's all retro, done in the like the original like Masters of the Universe style, and I know a lot of people are excited about that. I'm not. I want a box. You know, we're paying $35 plus tax, $35.99 plus tax. And these Ultimate figures can't come in a blister card, on a blister card. It can't. So I'm really bummed out about that. That's not cool. I need to take a little sip of coffee. Yes, I'm drinking coffee at 2:20 a.m. Got a lot of work to do still. It's going to be a long, long night for Vlogzilla here. So that was some news that bummed me out. In Japan, Shin Godzilla, the SH Monsterarts Shin Godzilla dropped this week. Actually, just on Friday. So it came out there. So that was like another Black Friday item that I had to pay for. It's not really a Black Friday item because it was full price and it was expensive. But HLJ sent me my pay invoice, and I did so right away. So it's on its way, and that'll be very interesting. So, a lot of initial thoughts from people that already have it out in Japan, little, you know, the first reviews aren't so hot. Paint, you know, some paint item, you know, mess ups on it. Some weird sculpting. It looks weird. My initial thoughts when I saw the pictures was turkey. Fitting, because I saw it around Thanksgiving. But we'll see. You know, I reserve judgment on these things, you know, until I have it. Pics are great, but, you know, not everybody takes great pics. And, you know, it's gotta feel interesting in hand. For me, a lot of these monster arts, like paint mishaps, you know, except when it's like in the eyes, which always bothers me. You know, like I've let go. Like I know a lot of people complain about like stuff in the jaws and the mouths, like, you know, paint bleed. But dudes, have you never seen kaiju fight? Blood, just think about it like that. I don't know. I know I'm a little forgiving with that, but that just doesn't bother me. So I can't, you know, like in a review I'll let you know about it. But for me personally, it's not that big of a bother. So there's that, you know, so we'll see how it goes. It was big news, you know, in the community, you know, because it's a very hard figure to get. It's expensive. It's not coming out here through the normal channels, you know, like for whatever reason we still don't know what it was. Bluefin dropped the ball on it. Couldn't get it done. I'm just gonna put it on Bluefin because at the end of the day, it was on them to get whatever deal they needed to do done, and it didn't happen. So it's not coming out here. So we, you know, you had to like get it in there, and you know the pre-ordering was like, and we didn't notice until pre-orders were closed, unfortunately. So that's, you know, that's a bummer. You know, like I had no clue, you know, that was going to happen. You know, it's a pretty big deal figure, you know. You thought it was going to come out here, so I waited to see, you know, if like Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store or, you know, Muteki Sales, where I get my figures from, my Monster Art figures, will get it, and they couldn't. Nobody could get it. So, you know, and it happened after the window was closed for pre-orders, so you had to, like, you know, try to get it, you know, by staking out either Ami Ami or HLJ or wherever you choose to get import figures. If you use figinstock.com, very good site. You know, just put in the pre-order page link, and it'll let you know if pre-order went up. And let me tell you, I think almost daily I got you know, an alert, because people were canceling pre-orders left and right for a while. So I was able to get it in there a while ago. Right away, boom, got my pre-order in, and it went through fine. So, you know, I'm hoping to see that figure very, very soon, and, you know, we'll see how it goes. That's all I can say. So I just mentioned Repack Podcast right before this, and I reviewed Titans Returns Soundwave. Finally, I've been like looking forward to reviewing that for weeks upon weeks, and each week I couldn't do it. Like with Repacked, it's been like, all right, what am I doing based on, can I get the picks done in time? If it's a transformer, do I have time to transform it? There's a lot that goes into the thinking of what I'm gonna put on Repacked, and it usually happens the night before, like finally. And I just spilled some coffee. I'll have to clean that. But I finally got a chance to do it, so that was really cool. And it was fun to do it on this episode because we had as a special guest Ben of Ben's World of Transformers, whose site I really like. I always check it out, and I always, like, you know, check out his Facebook posts. You know, like, he's the... If it wasn't for that dude, I wouldn't have gotten this guy super cheap back when I did. So, just for fun, because I always love this guy. It doesn't work? It doesn't want to work now? What happened? Did the battery run out? Optimus Primal break. I feel like there should be an Optimus Primal break on every episode. Speaking of Optimus Primal, I still haven't opened up my Masterpiece Optimus Primal. What is wrong with me? Nor have I taken the pics yet of the stuff from that Chosen Prime haul. But I did, actually I took, well, I mean, for Box Art Nerd on my site, I did take one actually. I took pics of the Bumblebee, and I took it with the box of that with the Brainstorm. So that'll be up on my Facebook page very soon. Like, that's ready to roll. I did also take this guy out of the box, which was the Perfect Effect Robot Man. This is really, really cool. I'll probably have a review of this guy up really soon. I really like this. It is awesome. Alright, so, speaking of reviews, I do have a little review, once again, on the Vlogzilla here, and this time I'm gonna review this guy. So this is the Bandai Tamashii Nation's Daruma Club Godzilla. So speaking of Godzilla, I had to review something, right? And this is continuing, you know, like last week I reviewed the Beast, what is it, Beast Saga Ryoga figure. I like doing like something small or weird. Probably do like vinyls or something, you know, something simple. So like that won't take up a lot of time. I think that's a good way to, you know, get an extra review and a bonus review, like I said last week, you know, and then, you know, that's it. Adds a little more to the Vlogzilla too. So here it is. So this is like a good luck type of thing in Japan. Like, I honestly didn't know anything about these until after I got it, and I looked it up. So at the time when I did my my final mystery box day, which this guy was in, like I didn't know what it was about at all. So, but now I do, and it's pretty cool. It's like a good luck thing. So anyway, I dig this. This is like a nice, I mean, do I see Godzilla in there? Kind of. The nose is kind of there. I mean, if you squint, I guess it's Godzilla. But, you know, in the style of what it is, it's not so bad. You know, like, I love, you know, it's all just painted on here. Let me put that. I'm like holding my stylus here for a while. So, it's just like painted on there. But it's well done. You know? Oh, it's like tempo printed, I want to say. Yeah, it's got to be tempo printed. You get his tail. The detail is there in that. You get the tail in there. You get his scales up there. The dorsal fins, I should say. The teeth look good. It's well done. You know, like, you get his little nails. On his hands and his feet. It's not a bad look. It's like cute little figure. I really like it. I'm so glad I got this. I don't know. I feel really good about it. When I heard about what it was really all about with the whole good luck thing, I love that idea. You know, like, I'm one that could use some luck. So, and having it as Godzilla, in the form of Godzilla, that's perfect for me. Like, I'm so glad I pulled the trigger on this. It's like really cute. I really like it. Again, like, just look at that. That's awesome. You know? So it has a little bit of articulation in his arm. The swivels there in his arms, and in his legs, it's just at the bottom of his feet, and that's it. Doesn't need any more than that. I don't think so. You know, it's just a little display piece, and that's it. I kept thinking this opened. because there's little circles on top on both sides. I don't know what that's about, you know. That might be just like because there's just one mold and then it's repainted as a bunch of different things, and I'm sure like there's something that has like ears, so that's probably just like covering, you know, the part that has, you know, for whatever character would have ears. Yeah, I have to think it's that, you know, there's nothing, I have read nothing where this, you know, did anything, so it's cool though. I really like it. It's really cheap. I think this was like $12, I want to say, on BBTS. So definitely worth it. Very cute. Nice little import. So I recommend it if you like this, like, you know, stylized, wacky stuff. So and I'm getting into more stylized, wacky stuff, I have to say. Which is interesting. I never was into that type of stuff, but like, you know, in this last order, you know, between this one and this dude, which I might do next week. We'll see. There's a couple of things in the running for the next time. You know, like I just like dig these, you know, like stylized, especially Godzilla, because I'm such a big Godzilla fan. I think it took me too long to get into this type of stuff, honestly. I've been so into like just the Monsterarts stuff and like, you know, the NECA stuff that I just haven't, you know, looked into this stuff. So, which brings me back. Anyway, recommended. Definitely very cool. I really like it. Brings me back to like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So I want to, you know, circle back and close up, you know, this Vlogzilla, like talking about a few things. So I did pull the trigger on a few things, which I'm very excited about. I actually made two separate orders from Entertainment Earth this weekend, which is the second and third orders I've ever made from there. So on Thanksgiving itself, they started their Black Friday sales on Thanksgiving, and they had, this is interesting because I almost bought this on TF Source earlier in the week and then missed out on that because it was like a countdown to Black Friday, and then they had it back on Black Friday itself. But I didn't pull the trigger, and I'm glad I didn't, because I picked up Fort Max from Entertainment Earth, you know, and that was like $90 with free shipping, and you get some sort of bonus gift. So I'm really excited about that. Have that on its way, and I picked up the Marvel Legends 3-pack, Civil War 3-pack. You know, I really want that Spider-Man. I want to check out that Spider-Man. And you get a cap. I never had that cap, honestly. I don't have any of that mold, you know, and the battle damage cap and Iron Man. So I do have that Iron Man. Not my favorite figure, but maybe the battle damage one I'd like more. If I do, I'm only keeping one of those two. Might probably have that Iron Man up on my eBay shop soon. So that was pretty cool, and that was $20.99. And you got a free Iron Man mask, which is going to Ultrazilla Jr. for Christmas. That's awesome. I think that was on Walmart, actually. Those are the... Did I pick up anything else? I'm debating it right now. There's a couple of Cyber Monday things that went up that I am debating. So I will see, if there's anything else, it's going to be a mystery. But those were the two items I did, purchase for like the Black Friday week sales. Not bad. Some Transformers, some Marvel Legends. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know if I'm forgetting something. It's more like I've almost purchased a bunch of things. So yeah, I think it's mostly that. Big Bad Toy Store had a bunch of things that I'm still debating. You know, like by the end of the night, I might just get one. That's a Figure Arts Leonardo. As you saw, I got Donatello in the last haul of the week. So they have Leonardo for $50. that's pretty good. The figure arts for Leonardo, that's really good actually. And they also had the third-party Transformer Inferno, and I know MP Inferno just came out, but they had the Backdraft one, I think. I don't remember who makes that, so I'm not gonna say. I feel like it's part of the reformatted line, but I could be wrong. But anyway, that's been like $70, so I think they and TF Source has that for the same price. And there's some other stuff around that's really well priced through Cyber Monday, which is now Cyber Monday. So I might pull the trigger on one more thing. We'll see. You know, Luna Toy Store just put up that Optimus Prime Alpha Pack, and man, that's a really good looking toy. I fiddled with it at their booth at New York Comic Con, and I might go in on that. That's a little more expensive, but it's also way less than normally priced, so I'm debating. It might be one of those three things that might be the final thing I purchase, from these sales. I don't want to get too much more. I have to fix this phone, so that's a bummer. Because probably easily have prevented. I could have easily prevented with some better covering on my phone, or any covering. So I'm one of those guys. Anywho, so that's all I got. Thank you for listening to this latest Vlogzilla. I hope you enjoyed it. There was so many things I think I wanted to talk about here, but I can't remember what they were, and I talked enough. We're to 27 minutes here. So I hope you have a really good week. Stay tuned. There will be videos up this week. I'm not sure what they're going to be yet, but there will be videos, and I'll catch you next time. Alright guys? Peace out, people.